I want you to get a person who has a mindset of looking at the light in the midst of the dark.
Yeah.
I want you to marry a person who says, sometimes we were not going to let go of that job. We are being changed direction of our job because we are not going to let go of it. Some people don't have the strength to resign.
Yes.
God has to resign them by firing. You know? Some people will never stop that business because they are willpower.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is your sustenance. It's fear of what if I let go. And we need to let go. Sometimes these disruptions are not your enemy. They are storms that don't come to destroy you. They come to clear your path. But we don't see it during the difficulty, the anxiety. Where will I get the money? Where will I get the food? We don't see it. We tend to catastrophize, imagine the worst case scenario. Your generation will be doing things that look good, popular, trendy, and you'll have to make decisions that make you loner. You'll have to espouse positions that make you look fanatical, extreme, I don't know. By the time you come to assert who you are, they will wonder at you.
There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the Benjamin Zulu Globe.
Psychologist, relationship coach, the one, the only Benjamin Zulu himself.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's conversation. This is the Benjamin Zulu Global Show, and today we have an interesting conversation because we're talking about how to remain strong during financial crisis. How do you avoid losing your identity once you lose your income or during the financial crisis, as we say. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is going to be an amazing conversation. Yes, Zulu, today we're talking about money again, and I love these conversations because actually so many people have been asking for these conversations. Yes, how do we avoid losing ourselves during the crisis?
Number one is I want you to look at the positive side of the crisis and look at what it could be on the larger scale. In the immediate, your money has been cut, you have lost your job, your business has gone down, your partner, your family income has been disrupted, COVID has come, things have locked down, whatever shift has happened and money has stopped flowing. It's a crisis, it's dangerous, it's threatening. But I want you to look at the larger scheme of things. Sometimes it's not that. It's that you have graduated from a university, parents are no longer sending that income, you're not getting that family government boost anymore, and you are in between graduation and job. Sometimes the disruption is not a job you lost, it's just a phase of life. I want you to look at what could be the larger scope of things. Try to look at the positive side of things despite the crisis. This is what distinguishes those who come out of there better or those who come out of there bitter. Crisis will come to everybody. Some will be refined, others will be crushed. The difference is who took the burying as planting and who took the burying as being buried like for dead. The one took it for germination, the other one took it for death. They were both underground, they were both in the dirt, they were both out of light, not seen mixed with soil. How do you take the downtime? Your mental shift is the whole difference. And I want you to marry people who can see positive in a crisis. I want you to marry people you can tell them, imagine something bad has happened, I've gotten a car incident, my car's broken down, imagine I've arrived here, the job is not there, the money has not come in. I want you to marry people who can tell you there's a positive answer to it, we shall know as we go on, just take it lightly, let's forge forward. I want you to get a person who has a mindset of looking at the light in the midst of the dark. I want you to marry a person who says, sometimes we were not going to let go of that job. We are being changed direction of our job because we are not going to let go of it. Some people don't have the strength to resign. God has to resign them by firing. You know? Some people will never stop that business because they are willpower. Sometimes it is your sustenance. It's fear of what if I let go. And we need to let go. I heard this story where one person fell down into a pit. And when they were falling, they managed to hold on to something. It's dark, they can't see, and they're hanging, and they're getting tired, they're dangling. And now what next? You know, they thought they're being saved, but now they call, nobody can hear. They don't know deep. Then they started hearing something telling them, let go. Oh, let go to where? You know. What is, how far down? You know. Something like just let go. And they're the pets are spending. And when they finally too tired, they think maybe this is the end, I'm finished. They let go only to realize the ground was 1 foot down. They literally just let down and stepped on the ground. So sometimes we won't let go.
Yeah.
We are being disrupted to necessitate a change. There are times your child grabs the wrong thing and they cling to it. You want to give them the right thing, but they are too attached to the wrong thing. You tell them, trust me, I have something better for you. This is dangerous. Let this go. Get hold of this. Sometimes children are clingy. They soothe themselves with a toy, even when they go to sleep. You have to wait for them to sleep so they can take it away.
Take the toy.
Sometimes destiny can't shape you. You are too clingy. They have to put you to sleep. They have to blind you to take away what you are clinging to. Sometimes these disruptions are not your enemy. They are storms that don't come to destroy you. They come to clear your path. But we don't see it during the difficulty, the anxiety. Where will I get the money? Where will I get the food? We don't see it. We tend to catastrophize, imagine the worst case scenario, Sometimes what has caused the financial problem is health. You have had hospital admission, you have drained your accounts, you have had difficult childbirth, you've had the financial drain is coming from another direction, and sometimes the fear of not knowing where the bills will stop. You're in hospital and they're mounting, you don't know where the fear. Sometimes during the moment of difficulty you don't have perspective. But let me tell you, if you carry this with you, I want you to be that child of encouragement, child of destiny, who believes that even when it looks dark and gloomy, I will believe that all things work together for my good. Job could not tell. Now, children dead, cattle dead, camels dead, workers dead, and me sick. The wife telling me to cast and die. What is the positive there? He only said, although he slay me, yet will I trust him. Even when you feel like you're being slain, force yourself to trust. That in the end, there'll be a reason to it. That's why I told you not to live for yourself. You did not create yourself. You could have been born in 1900, could have been born in 3000, could have been born in 1000. You were born at this time because somebody was designing why you are here. Don't be so presumptuous as to take your existence to be your own. You don't belong to yourself. Say that some of the things that happen in my life are shaping me. Sometimes you're being shaken out of something that has outlived. It was good, but it has outlived its goodness. When Job, the story was done, he came to say, I used to hear of him with the hearing of the ear, but now I've seen him. Sometimes you don't come that close to your creator until you have been stripped away of your status as the richest man in Babylon, the richest man in the East. The way Job had a beautiful girl, beautiful daughters, all these kind of things. And then you are restored double, until even those who mocked you and the friends who sat there tell you, you must have seen these things don't happen to people just like that. In summary, that's what they were telling him. There's a reason, my friend. Looking at you, just confess. Just become out clean. He was down, and they had never seen this. Some of the things that will happen to you will be showing you that you don't have friends. You thought you have friends, but you don't. You know? And when he was out of it, and he was added more children and years, and in the end, now he is the one we can read throughout history. It's the oldest book in the Bible. It was written before even Genesis. It's one of the stories that are immortal, and that have phrases there that you can hold on to. Like Job 19:25 saying, I know that my Redeemer lives, and at the end I will see him with my eyes. Although my body may be destroyed, yet will I see him with my eyes, me and not another. Sometimes you have to have things that I know for yourself. Many people don't have that, will be burdensome to you. They want so much reassurance, they want so much security, they fear risk so much. You also need to know whether a person has said a passage, but a secret interview criteria I tell people to maintain without announcing it, is whether a person has weathered difficult times, whether they have been able to stand strong against cultural decay. Sometimes it's not financial. I hope our children will not have to deal with poverty, but there's some difficulties I can't shelter them from. They're like cultural decay. I'm sorry. I love you very much, but that's what I can't help.
You have to work with your discipline.
Your generation will be doing things that look good, popular, trendy, and you'll have to make decisions that make you loner. You'll have to espouse positions that make you look fanatic or extreme. I don't know. By the time you come to assert who you are, they will wonder at you.
Yes.
Huh? You still talk about virginity? Huh? You talk about purity?
Yeah.
Huh? You will espouse ethics that will make you look odd. You come home asking me, Dad, should it be like that? Why am I being made to look like crazy? Is it right? You need a person who has espoused a stand about money, about faithfulness, about fidelity, that made them ostracized.
Yeah.
That when girls were coming to tell about the escapades, boys telling who they slept with them over the college, this person left in the room, stayed alone, reading their books, bored. Persecuted for their stand.
Yeah.
You don't marry a person who's weathered. That's one reason men are marrying people who can't even fight with you because they never fought anything. A person just served, enjoying life, never stood for nothing.
Yeah.
Never weathered difficulties in anything.
Yes.
You marry a quitter when you're a fighter, they will discourage you until you quit too.
Yeah.
They will drain your resources.
True.
You put aside your resources for war, they drain it for pleasure. Sometimes you want to build a war of division. You know, sometimes really the war is against people in your past. You're trying to move far away and establish a family and stuff. You're using all the finances. There's no need. We are one. They divert the finances and you are exposed to more battles by just marrying a non-fighter who has no proven record of having fought and stood for something.
Yeah.
You're in problems. There are many companies where people have work husbands and work wives. They're married elsewhere, but here they have another person they do everything with.
Yeah.
And that's the culture there.
Yes.
Can you hear a partner who stood against that? And they were hated for it. They were called a snitch. They still labeled funny names.
Yeah.
Because they stood against it. And can you hear a person who refused bribes to compromise? The righteous person who the Bible says will shake their hands to refuse bribes, close their eyes not to see bloodshed, will shake their head to refuse participation in evil. Can you see evidence?
Yeah.
That's why I told men to be very careful marrying a person who has, I've only been in 2 relationships, but she's saying that for the last 8 years, she always had men to sleep with. Never stood for moral, and then you're marrying, thinking you're marrying her. The idea of loyalty is having one man you're sleeping with, you're not married.
Yeah.
My friend, one day you'll not be able to give that to her.
Yes.
And for a few months you're not okay, and she has never experienced self-control, delayed gratification, standing for bad times,
Yes.
my friend, you're sowing your own disaster. Sowing your own disaster. This guy had another marriage, or baby mama, 2 baby mamas, he 32. So for the last 10 years it was just sex and babies, and you taking that lightly. My friend.
Yeah.
Track record. Always check the track record.
Yeah.
What is this person bringing in terms of history? What's their CV? If Daniel did not stand and throw into the lions for standing and refusing to follow Babylonian decay, what would he have become? The Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, the guys were told to be killed.
Yeah.
Don't marry a person who has not waged the war. You are going to fight and they will desert. They don't understand fighting.
Yeah.
They know how to flow and compromise. For young women, it's very easy to tell. Because from the time she starts getting to work, she's being solicited for sex by seniors, by colleagues, people telling, if you have an affair with me, you never struggle. I'll promote you, I'll sort you out. For young men, you don't need to struggle. The time he started getting some money, there were women throwing at his feet saying 2K urgently.
Yes.
It's very easy to see. Even if it was not financial. In Africa, lucky for you, financial battles are done.
Right.
And nearly 3/4 of people have struggled.
Yeah.
They have come from families where there was no much inheritance.
Yeah.
They needed to struggle financially. But even if they were covered financially, there's another side parents can cover you. Moral.
Yeah.
personal, ethical, character.
Yeah.
Against your parents are not in your generation. There are some things your parents can't help you with, please.
True.
They love you very much, but they're not in your age, man.
Yeah.
And the issues happening in your age,
They cannot help you.
they will teach you and wish you the best. But your friend group, the WhatsApp group you are in,
Yeah.
the parties they're doing weekend,
Yeah.
the things they're enticing, and what they're espousing, what they're hyping, what they're praising and validating. Personal decisions. You can follow their example and they'll tell you they fought in their generation, but that one is personal.
Personal.
The pain of being left out,
Yeah.
the pain of being betrayed, of being called funny names, and people avoiding you. It will be personal. It will be personal. If you cannot hear that person who charted their course, submitted to discipline, long boring hours of work, a person who chose the monotony. Also, for brothers, you need a woman who understands when what she wants is delaying and she's not getting angry with you.
Right. Yes.
She really wants the bigger house and you're due for it. But the money is not quite amounting up.
To that. It's delaying.
And a year has gone.
Yeah.
And she's not blaming. She's just cooperating. Yeah. Because sometimes things come left south. We were almost there, then we got a baby, the money was set. We're almost there, then this comes. Dizziness. You see now. No, you don't need blame. You need a person who understands story. No, we'll get there. A person who trusts that you're doing your best. And we shall get there. As they bring their best effort, no blame. It's just saying, we shall be led. We shall get there.
Yes.
Find a person who is experienced in delays. Attitude. Patience. Patience is not just the ability to wait. Maintain a good attitude when you're waiting.
Yeah.
Sometimes everybody has to wait because it's not happening.
Yes.
You are at the queue of the hospital and everybody has to wait. But what is the attitude while they are waiting? Everybody is queuing.
Yeah.
But who is calm and who is bitter? That is the difference.
Yes.
We are all in the traffic jam. You can't fly over other cars.
Yeah.
So everybody has to wait. Waiting is not patience. Patience is not defined by waiting. Sometimes you are forced to wait.
Yeah.
You don't choose to stay in the jam. You're just stuck.
Yeah, forced to stay there.
I'm told some guys were held for 20 hours. This Nakuru Road the other day. Unfortunate. A whole day there. Yeah. You know, I reached that road and I saw people carrying balls. They stepped up and started kicking ball.
I've also ever stayed on Thika Road for close to 7 hours.
You know?
Yeah.
I saw people remove balls and they started. I'm like, is this the culture? So many people started kicking balls. It's like they're used. You know, where do you get the football? So you guys knew, You know? Will you play the ball in the traffic or will you complain, bitter curse? That's the difference.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Other guys stretched and slept. They catch a needed nap.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
For me, I took a U-turn and went back home. Forget it. Never gone on that road again. Anytime I go that, I'm checking the flights. Where is the flight? No. Do you take it positively? I learned. I accepted. This is a good lesson. Thank you so much, guys. I've taken notes enough. You know?
Yeah.
If I have to go that way, I counter the traffic. I go in the wee hours, the hours of VIFs. You know, I'm going the hours of VIFs. The mother will call it the hours of VIFs.
Yeah.
2 a.m. You know, they are not much.
When everyone is sleeping.
Then you come back also against traffic. You look for the same 2 a.m. 1 a.m. Are you checking out of that? It's 1 a.m. Yeah, exactly. Is there an emergency? No, exactly. This was a plan. To avoid the traffic.
Yeah.
So, not waiting, but a positive, restful. Some men are not going home because something has delayed and the woman is still complaining. The women who cannot handle their husbands now. They wanted to get a baby, but the conception is delaying and he's bitter, he's complaining, he's blaming you. Some things just...
You can't control them.
You know?
Yeah.
Somebody wanted a boy, a girl, another twin of girl.
Yeah.
What can the lady do?
Nothing.
You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes the patience is not just waiting. Find a seasoned fighter who's ready to wait out and encourage you as we wait and stand with you as we wait. Hello, my single people. Your time has come. Are you ready to cross over? We have put together the biggest convergence of single people, single men, single women to help you cross over. That will be 14th February at Jacaranda Hotel in Westlands, Nairobi. Let me tell you, this is the one place that you can't miss. It will be two things in one. It will be meet and mingle, and it will be a skills impartation. I'll be teaching you the things that you can do to hasten, to expedite, to cross over with decisiveness. And if this is your time, do not miss. Grab your tickets at www.benjaminzuluglobal.com and see you there. The second thing I want you to do when you're going through downturn in your personal finances is to take small things and do them to keep yourself afloat. Forget your profession and your title and your status and how much money you deserve. Sometimes your market rate and your hourly rate is not helping now.
Yeah.
Take whatever you can do, humble yourself and work for small monies for today, to get along. Forget your standards for now. What you can do is humbling.
Yeah.
You really have to eat the humble pie.
True.
Sometimes it's beneath you.
Yes.
But when times demand it, go do those little things. Go do those little things. Play low. Bring back on today. Handle the situation now, knowing who you are.
Yeah.
But the season now is for passing by. I'm going to collect mandrakes. Those fruits Ruben went to collect. And coming home, the desperation was so bad that somebody is using the mandrakes to bribe for the husband to spend those nightmare things of polygamy. You're going to collect fruits, going to collect things to manage today. For today. Jacob goes away desperate. He begins to work for barter trade. When I work, give me this cattle. When I work, give me this wife. And for 21 years or something like that, he's working until he has gathered something. Now he's a mighty man after many years of working. There will come a time when the lawyer profession is not paying off. But you can give a small talk for 10,000. The lawyer professionals, but you can sign affidavits, small things for 2,000.
Yeah.
Go to office and get the small money. It's okay. Sometimes it's not giving. You just have to broker a land, help somebody buy land, make something in between. Some of the time, the humility you are being taught at that time is that the big money may not be forthcoming for now. Will you sit there in the home waiting for the deals to go through, for the job to be confirmed? No. Get out, check whatever you can do. Sometimes you have to go back to the hustling ways of campus days. When you would broker phones, you help somebody try buy a good phone, make small difference in between. Just you remember those small things. They may not be as small as phone. By now you know you're a professional engineer, but you don't have your own engineering contract. The one who has the engineer, they subcontract you. So you become a foreman. You're a fully trained engineer. But these guys, I know they need a foreman. Tell them, can I get a gig for today? Senior, we don't have something of your status. Don't worry, what is that? We just have but what is foreman for you? We only pay 3K per day. Don't worry, I'll take that.
It's okay.
And you do it so well. They're wondering, thank you, man. Next week, let me also take. I don't have anything else I can handle. People be surprised. Sylvia is willing to help us sell the furniture. What happened to your shop? My shop is not working, but I have a few customers. So they see you selling their things. With a cart, give them the money, you come home. That lady who comes to sell our things, she looks too polished to be a sales lady. She used to have her own shop. We don't know what happened with it. And don't worry, do you have this kind of table? Let me have a customer. And they're wondering, you've been helping us to sell. Yes. Eventually, you pick up and you go on with your life. They're wondering, those days you were selling our things, what was happening? My shop was facing upside down. Sometimes you realize I had rented without knowing. The landlord had too many loans. When the auctioneers came here, one was caught in the mix. He was there now. Let's stay there, cry, chasing him in the court. In the meantime, I have customers and I can sell and make a difference of 2,000. Why not? So I'm advertising online. Hey, my shop. Hey, come. So I pretend this is my shop. When I come in my customers, guys, I work here. Okay? Yes. Meet my colleagues. So you sell your things and they keep quiet. It's in their interest. I have seen people do that and they tied themselves away. I've done it myself. I pretend like, I'm a colleague. It's because your shop is closed. You can't tell customers you have a crisis. It's a time to sell. You know?
You just need that money.
Yes.
Yes.
And no one. I learned through experience that anybody who's opening a shop is always willing for you to sell for them. That's one easy way to sell without having stock.
Yeah.
Never stay home crying, and you can convince people to buy a glass.
True.
And you know where the sellers of glass are.
Yeah.
Get the price, the wholesale for the glass. Then you sell with the retail. Make your cut and go home.
Yeah.
So humble yourself to do whatever you need to do to make the small cut. Sometimes you appear somewhere where you can be a helping hand, and you are given something small by the end of the day. Let's say you are a very good, you know the hotel industry.
Yeah.
Take a night shift. You are doing 2 shifts. The normal work, some of these jobs, they don't pay you for 3 months. Will you be kicked out of the house?
No, you need to do something.
My boss, we are not paid. You understand? The landlord may not. He may also have the bang on his neck.
Yeah.
So while you are under, like now we have heard the health workers striking. What is happening in their personal lives? You are a full doctor, but they don't pay. They say we are kicking out. There's quarrel, demonstrations on the road. Your rent is due, school fees is due, and you're a full doctor. What do? Take a locum in those funny dispensaries, funny clinics, who pay only 1,500. Doctor, we can't pay on your level. Don't worry, understand. 1,500, it's okay. Doctor, we are so uncomfortable, but it's okay. You can't do your work. They see a big car parked there. You can do small things. They give you 1,500.
Yeah.
You give such good service. You start. Can you come out next? Our clients prefer you. Hey, my friend.
You're strategizing. Yeah.
This is not your level, but you're humble enough to know. While I fight with government, while my workers' union is contesting, I have bills to pay. So you calm down. You do your thing. You take 3-4 cases. Tell them, okay, Tuesday. Put all of them on Tuesday. Up to 10 cases I can handle. So come 10 cases. Oh, they only small 1,000. You go home with 15,000, tired like a donkey. The car takes 5. You go home with the 10. Now you pay rent, this one, and you are tired like a. But the day has been saved.
Yeah.
You've done your things.
Yes.
And doctor, can you come again? Yeah, I'll come on Thursday. Stuck enough cases. When you have 10, I'll come.
You start becoming the main doctor.
The consultant doctor is now available in a very small.
Yeah.
Because of what is happening to that person. Will they be auctioned? No. They'll tell the bank, you see how things are going, but I'll give you 5K, okay? Usually I'll give you 20. But now I'm looking here. Even the agent until we can see you guys on TV striking it. But what can you do? Let me do 5. Okay, you pass by. The loans you've been servicing, you won't be auctioned because you're trying.
Yeah.
You pass by there, you see, I'm so tired. I'm from work. I've worked so many hours. But get this, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the effort. Thank you for showing up. Other guys are not picking the calls. They are going underground. They are waiting,
Yes.
I learned, institutions have become so relational.
Yes.
Really. If the situation is genuine, they can see, this is striking online. But they can see you hustling. Many times they don't harass you beyond.
Yeah.
They tell you, even you hear a gig, you tell me, I'm looking for gigs.
Yeah.
Now I'm a family nurse. I'm a family doctor. I'm going door to door. I'm doing treatment, Accept the small things that can help you. Normally, you are a big lawyer handling those mega cases of oil farms, of oil whatever. But now, you can only stamp things. 2,000 stamp. You can only hold the brief. Sometimes the lawyer does not come to court, gives the file to his colleague to hold the brief. So because I'm standing in, you standing, even 2K. Just a mention, it's not even a look at.
Yeah.
Mention. You have 10 files for mentions.
Yeah.
You go home with 20K.
Yes.
Sometimes the lawyer goes to hang out there to see, because some people are looking for anybody. They have sent their assistant to check anybody who can hold brief. Hey, can you hold in for my boss? Yes, sure. It's okay, thank you. That's a more prudent lawyer than one who stays home. I don't have a job. I've not been hired. If I go out, I don't get anything. I'll consume fuel. Go and try. Tell your wife, hey, get me 2K from your chama. Let me go look for gigs. I know we'll refund it back. And she acts like we are okay. But the husband is managing his I'm pitched from the chama, no problem. And you only go and get 5K. We pay the remaining 3. You come with milk and meat. Thank you. The day is gone.
Right.
Be humble. When you go through tough situations, live a day at a time while you wait for the weather to pass. I tell you the truth, I don't know whether I can promise you that you won't go through this, but I've gone through situations where only today, I live for today, manage for today. You can't promise next month.
Yeah.
You can't even promise. You don't know when the situation will pass. It's hospital bills, it's negativities, it's things stuck, is you don't know when they'll
Yeah.
pass. Sometimes the control is taken away. You are used to being able to count days and by 10, you are used to that.
Yes.
Now you can't reassure that. You can only hope. And for tomorrow, for today, and you don't even have the energy. Sometimes you are not working big jobs because the energy has been stolen.
Yeah.
By disease, by having to go to hospitals, by having to do weird things. You don't even have the energy to go those hours. You can only work 2 hours.
Yeah.
You are hardly managing because you don't have the energy. You're struggling. If that time comes upon you in your family, in your marriage life, be humble to take whatever you can take for the day. Usually I don't encourage you to go too far away from your profession. You know your profession better. Try to hustle within your profession.
Yeah.
You know around.
Yes.
If Sylvia is not finding jobs and she was generally that show is not running, she's likely to find other shows of that world where she can hold.
Yeah.
If she's in business of shoes, she's likely to know other sellers of shoes or customers of shoes, and she can put on status and get a few people asking than to go to car wash. If she was in car wash, she may know other competitors who may appreciate the services.
Yeah.
Other customers she may bring. So usually, even when you hustle, try to stick to the industry you're already accustomed in. You're likely to find gigs there.
Yeah.
Humble yourself, feed your family, stand with your partner, don't broadcast it, don't sink into loans. Sometimes people panic, they borrow. The borrowing is pressure. It brings a lot of pressure.
Yes.
Let borrowing be the last resort. Because the borrowing usually has the interest, the person now starts following you up. So rather than sink into loans, try to remain afloat just with your head.
Yeah.
Just more money for today. Avoid consumer loans. They can kill you with stress.
Yeah.
Make it the last option.
Right.
Don't thinking it will come next month. You may not be sure. You may not be sure about next month yet.
Right.
Just try to work with what you have. Try to slow down. Squeeze your expenses. Making borrowing only for emergency because it's a pressure. You'll have to repay it.
Yeah.
Try to. Many people who are not experienced. They usually jump into borrowing everywhere, and then the loans mount.
Yeah.
What if this season was to last 2 years? God forbid. What if it was to last a whole year, and you started borrowing in January?
Yeah.
The stress will kill you. Try to just manage with gigs, manage with little, manage. Try to manage. Cut down your operational cost. Drive a smaller car.
Yeah.
Just tone down. Switch some electronics, switch some consuming things.
Yeah.
You thank yourself when you realize it was to last 6 months, and I avoided getting to loans.
Yes.
And even when you break through, you don't break through in a day. It's like a steady rise. So if it's a steady rise and you have creditors on your neck, it will be very harassing.
Right.
It is better to be a steady rise slowly, and then by the time you know it, we are back to sunshine. But you only squeezed yourself. You encourage children, telling them, we are going through a period, don't worry, both of us are not in works now, it's not working, but we are picking, our business is young, we are hustling with it, we are trying with it, that kind of a thing. Be humble enough to take small things at a time of smallness, knowing you shall be back. Yes.
Wow, such a deep conversation there, because I feel, especially people in big positions, they are not prepared for such things happening. And actually, no one anticipates having a fall, especially from those very high positions. And having this knowledge beforehand prepares us for anything in future. So let me read something that you've written in this book, that is The Mastery. It talks about the psychology of personal success. And I loved this because it is talking to us about the education system not even teaching or preparing us for such things. And here you say school systems didn't teach us about money because their goal was not to cultivate critical thinkers but obedient workers. Then down here you say, although these concepts may not have been explicitly taught, they were subtly instilled through emphasis and repetition. If you don't actively seek to re-educate yourself in the principles of wealth, you will remain mentally confined. Wow, such a powerful conversation there, because we need it anyway. Just like the example you usually give us of insuring your car, although you're not expecting it to have an accident. This is insuring ourselves. Thank you so much for that. Thank you to our viewers for being here with us up to this moment. Now, to get this book, that is The Mastery, you can go to www.benjaminzuluglobal.com. You'll find other books that might be of interest to you. Thank you so much. Bye.
There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the